Hey everyone, and today I'll be covering what you need to know about 123movies, specifically its legality, safety, and how a VPN can help if you decide to use it. A lot of people aren't sure if simply visiting the site is illegal or if the bigger issue is the content itself. And then there's also the question of whether 123movies is actually safe to use, since sites like this can sometimes come with risks. So in this video, I'll break down the legal side of things, the safety concerns you'll want to keep in mind, and then show you how a VPN can give you some extra protection if you choose to stream this way. And just a quick note, if you're interested in VPNs, I'll include links in the description to the best current deals on the providers I personally recommend, so feel free to check those out if you like. Now, starting with the legal side, it's not illegal to visit the 123movies website itself. The issue is with the content you find there, since a lot of it is copyrighted. So streaming or downloading that content can fall into a legal gray area depending on where you live. For example, in the Netherlands, you're allowed to watch it for personal use, but it becomes illegal if you share or distribute it. In the United States, it's a different story. While you're unlikely to face immediate legal action just for streaming, your internet provider can still monitor your activity and may send you warnings if they see you accessing pirated content. So the bottom line here is that the risk really depends on your country's laws, but across the board, accessing copyrighted content without permission always comes with some potential consequences. Now, aside from legality, the other big concern is safety. Even though some people, myself included, may not run into problems when visiting the site, it doesn't mean there aren't risks. Sites like 123movies often rely on ads and pop-ups, and these can sometimes redirect you to malicious links or try to install harmful files on your device. And while an antivirus can definitely help catch most of these threats, it's still smart to be cautious. The main risks are things like malware, viruses, or phishing attempts hidden behind ads or fake buttons. So if you do decide to use a site like this, I'd highly recommend, at the very least, having a good antivirus running, and ideally pairing it with a VPN that includes an ad blocking feature to cut down on those risky redirects. Now, this is where a VPN becomes really useful. At its core, a VPN masks your real IP address and replaces it with one from a different location. That way, your internet provider, the government, or even the VPN company itself, assuming it has a strict no logs policy, can't see what you're doing online. And beyond just privacy, this also lets you access streaming libraries from other countries. For example, if you connect through France, you'll see the French version of Netflix. To give you an example of how it works in practice, I tested ExpressVPN by first connecting to a server in Atlanta, and sure enough, my IP address immediately showed that I was in Atlanta. When I switched to a server in Chicago, my IP refreshed instantly to show Chicago instead, so it's really that quick and easy to mask your real location. So with that in mind, let's look at a few VPNs I'd recommend for this. First, ExpressVPN is my top choice if you want the most reliable and straightforward option. It has over 3,000 servers in more than 100 countries, secures up to 14 devices at once, and it's one of the easiest VPNs to use. What I really like is that it feels like it's built right into your computer, instead of feeling like a third-party app you have to manage. It's also extremely consistent, which makes it a great choice if maximum safety and simplicity are your top priorities. Next, NordVPN is the best all-rounder. It has over 7,800 servers in 160 plus countries, and it comes packed with extra features like specialty servers for torrenting, double VPN connections, and built-in malware blocking. It's also reasonably priced for what you get, which makes it a very balanced option if you want something versatile without overpaying. And then finally, Surfshark is the best budget-friendly option. It has over 3,200 servers in 100 countries, and the standout feature here is that it lets you connect unlimited devices on a single subscription. That's a huge plus if you have multiple devices at home, or if you want to share it with family or friends. So while it may not feel quite as polished as ExpressVPN, it's still a really solid choice if you're mainly looking for affordability without sacrificing privacy and performance. Now, in terms of pricing, one thing to avoid is the month-to-month plan, unless you're certain you'll only need a VPN for just a few weeks. A lot of people underestimate how often they'll use it and then end up paying more by renewing every month. The longer-term plans almost always work out to be a better deal, and all three of these providers give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you'll have plenty of time to try them out, make sure you like how they work, and then decide whether to keep it. So to wrap things up, if you're thinking about using 123movies, it's important to understand both the legal and safety risks that come with it. A VPN combined with a good antivirus can go a long way in keeping you safer and more private online. ExpressVPN is my top pick overall, NordVPN is the best all-rounder, and Surfshark is the most budget-friendly. so it really just comes down to what's most important for you. Hopefully you found this review helpful, and if you did, please leave a thumbs up, as I always appreciate that. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop those down in the comments, since I love getting to answer as many as I can. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.